last time this time is going to be done by Kenneth. Go.
Right. So let's see. We actually got invited in while Locke talked to his family. That was kind of cool. One of Noro's potential layer locations was in the Cursed Hills, I think it was called.
Yep.
And it was basically recommended not to go around bragging to everyone in town that that's where we were wanting to go. And something about something undead in them there hills. And we went. We were pretended we were very athletic. Jumped in a hole. Landed in a boss room, roll initiative, and fought some giant lumbering mass of undead stuff.
It was a mound of corpses.
Yeah, that. Well, that battle was sort of a blur to me. I just beat the heck out of it. Then all of a sudden we won.
Yeah, that is kind of how that goes with Cat, isn't it?
And we climbed back out because we weren't trying to stick around because it wasn't very pleasant kind of place to be. And then we got ambushed by fun and interactive game mechanics.
There was so much hoopla and rulings and things that I went through to make sure that this ambush encounter worked properly while being fair and while being also terrifying. And part of that was the fact that Cad has abilities to keep, quote unquote, keep him from being surprised. He's still surprised, but he can act as if he's not.
Yeah, basically the bottom line is I argue that I think Feral Instinct should be able to be used because the intent to cast Hold Person would start the initiative roll. And then if I happen to get a higher initiative, I could theoretically act as normal on my first turn, including raging as a bonus action, as long as that's what I do first. Thus, the Feral Instinct does what it's supposed to do. But I did not perceive them coming. I could still theoretically do it, I argue. But I don't think that a snapping tree branch or anything as I am being incapacitated with a spell, I don't think that makes sense that I would just fly off the handle at that. So I'm literally just teasing the GM. I would most likely not enrage over literally nothing just because I technically could.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I was literally giving them a hard time on the way.
That said, those who are awake are going to get initiative rolls.
Who's awake? Because I do not remember.
The only ones who are currently awake are the three baddies and Yong and Cat, because they were the two that were on board.
I misremembered as Oak so many times it rubbed off.
Ha 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 ha
ha.
So I'm just assuming we did not get any sort of long rest before this happened.
Nope.
Yeah, alright. So I'll just leave my spell slots blank.
I got an 11.
Well, we didn't really do much spell casting.
Have we at least gotten an hour of rest?
I burned through a lot of Divine Smite last session.
True.
So.
The real question is, would the ambushers have waited for most people to fall asleep for their benefit?
Depends on how badly they want to screw us.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because if we've been
us, then it's sort of in their book. Would they have wanted to catch us falling asleep or already asleep?
No, and I'm just pointing out because if I've been asleep for an hour, I have my spell slots back.
Right. Considering a lot of this hoopla is coming off of them. Ooh, Young got a 20, but she's surprised, so it doesn't matter. A lot of this is them sort of stacking the deck against you because they've been watching you guys. I would say that they tried to come to you before an hour is up. They probably knew you were going up this way and hung out in the ruins and then saw you guys set up camp nearby.
So ixnay on me getting my spell slots back.
Yeah, and technically, Locke, you would be asleep, so you wouldn't necessarily have the initiative roll at the moment, but that's fine. So let's.
I'm just putting it there. If I'm not awake, then just skip me.
Yeah, theoretically, I guess Silver and Bjorn can do theirs the same way. Why not? It wouldn't much matter. Everybody's still asleep, but anyway.
Yeah.
No. Ha, 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 ha.
What?
One of the characters is randomly slow, but it doesn't matter. Because...
Wait. That's
He
funny.
readies an action on his turn to say, okay, when are we going to start this?
Oh no, it's actually makes perfectly sense that this one is last.
So technically they would be setting up for her to do her thing for whole person. And this guy is Balthier for purposes of Brian, or Locke rather, who knows his name.
Which one?
He's the black one in the most of the art. It would be this one. Yeah, that one.
Okay, that's Balthier. That's the guy who was like cowering under Fire Hair Lady.
Yep. Yeah. And you know nothing about this one.
Okay, cool. When I'm awake, I'm just going to violently eviscerate Balthier until he's nothing more than a pair of strung-up testicles outside of Bravel's main gate.
What?
Hold on.
Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it.
Okay.
In some kind of fucking mood tonight.
I just decided to improvise something. I don't know.
Alright.
Alright, let's get this done.
Look, we're being attacked in the middle of the night by backstory characters. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Whole person goes off as normal. Cad's turn comes around, but he is held by both the shackles that Balthier put for his round, and so you would technically not have a surprise round thing, Cad, but since you do have reactions and you do still have quote-unquote a turn, I am going to give you another chance on whole person. You're just currently shackled. So at the end of your turn, do a wisdom save.
Was I supposed to roll initiative?
You can.
I just realized I was muted.
Sure.
You said I roll what?
Wisdom save. Oh hey, your turn's already skipped. How about that?
Well, technically I'm supposed to be after that. But
Oh, yeah.
6.
Yeah, okay. Whole person is still in effect. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Silver, you're asleep. Locke, you're asleep.
yay! Snore.
This guy's turn would come around for his action, and actually, let me go ahead and roll a wisdom save for Yong, because I gave it to Cad. He's probably going to fail, because her wisdom is garbage.
Rolls nat 20. Ha!
You fucking called that shit. Wow.
I did.
Oh boy!
Y'all.
Yong's like, y'all haven't even seen my final form yet.
Considering how often you get shafted in this campaign, I fucking hope so.
Okay, so that would have been a reactionary kind of something, and would have happened at the end of the turn. Things are going on simultaneously as the third guy, whose name has not been established yet for the group, as the third guy is walking up forward, Yong starts to scream and say something. It's like, guys, wake! And she is just grabbed full tilt by the guy whose turn it is now. He's walked up. And so he is going to roll a grapple to see if he can restrain her to keep her from saying anything. Going to technically be athletics. He wouldn't necessarily have that skill necessarily, but acrobatics from Yong. 22. Jeez, Yong, you're being absolutely useful right now.
Who are you and what have you done with Yong?
Yeah.
Imposter! These are the wrong rolls.
She feels sorry for my
You got a 28.
unrequited
Oh.
rage.
Well, it didn't matter. Fucking hell.
Okay.
That's two natural 20s in as many minutes.
Okay, so next turn comes around. Valthier is standing his ground. He sees that whole person has stopped on at least one person. Valthier, his turn comes around. He is going to activate one of his abilities and wisdom save for Yong and Cad. So a wisdom save from Cad, please. Oh, 9. So, not only... Oh, wait, you have advantage, Cad. Sorry, because this is technically a fear effect. You have advantage. Still not enough.
Give me back my 20s.
No.
So, Cad, you are going to... Let me get Yong's wisdom save here.
If she gets another 20, I swear. Oh my god!
What? Wow. Okay.
Yong is fighting. She's like, these people have very bad vibes.
Like I said before, if this episode isn't titled Ultra Instinct Yong, that's it. I'm done.
Ultra Instinct Young or we riot.
She's only using 7% of her power. Keep that in mind.
Alright.
I could destroy the earth if I wanted.
So Yong is fine. Cad, on the other hand, Yong is fine. She is not feared, and she is not going to take damage from the extra aspect of this guy's thing. Cad, not only are you paralyzed and shackled and scared, you're also prone. Just this wave of energy just knocks your big elephant self to the ground.
Not that I could do anything to stop that. I'm incapacitated.
And you're going to take some damage, because hooray. 22 psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay, so Rune is continuing her jaunt into the tent. And,
Get out of my property, bitch.
shush.
Oh.
Yes.
She is going to step inside. She sees this little tent, and she is, as Bjorn's sword starts to go glow blue, because Sword of Warning and stopping ambushes and other such things, she knows this is coming. She gives a wave of her hand. The tent turns a dark crimson red, and every one of you guys, who is the entire enemy or player party, anything that you're attuned to, you're not attuned to it anymore.
What just happened?
I don't approve of this.
Neither do I. That completely fucks my plans for this round if I woke up. I was gonna give my sickle some use. Shit.
Does envy require attunement? I can't remember.
Yes,
Probably.
it does.
Now,
Pretty sure my sword did.
Oh, I have less health. Shoot.
Oh, no.
You do have less health.
Good news is I think my night goggles should still work.
And Yong,
So we're okay.
Yes. And for her turn, as she's cast this effect up with her action, she is going to continue her movement with a stealth check.
But she's
To
grappled.
make her way, because she still has an effect up that she's got from a friend of hers.
Oh, Rune.
Rune, yes.
I thought
she-
she was young.
Rune is going to make her way to the person in which she is after with a massively high stealth roll, because bonuses and things. Good thing you can't nat one on skill checks.
19 to stealth?
Yep.
There's bonuses and effects going on, additional.
Oof.
She's got some nice shadowy shapes around her as she's moving forward. Pass without a trace.
Yeah, go figure.
Yong, who is, let's see, Yong she did not beat the she is currently grappled by the other guy, and she is going to try to worm her way out of the grapple that he is holding on her for her turn so that she can try to say something, because he is currently buffling her by holding his arms up against her. So she is going to try to worm her way free with a 15. It would technically be contested grapples. It still stays contested to break a grapple, right? I think.
So he would still need to make a athletic check? He's grappling.
No,
She's free!
Woohoo!
she's free. That was her action to do so, and she is going to immediately yell to try to get everybody's attention.
Do we need to
So-
roll anything, or do we just awaken from the sound of one of our number going, ah?
We will go ahead and say perception checks at disadvantage because you're asleep, to see if you guys can all wake up.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Perception.
Oh, come on!
10!
I got a 3 and a 21! Fucking...
Bjorn
It
is
is.
sleepy, it would seem.
But if there's another sound, do we still... If we didn't wake up next time a sound, do we still have disadvantage, or do we have to just wake up?
The DC to wake up is actually to a noise is actually a 10, so you would make it, Silver.
Oh! Okay. But if I were to make another noise to wake up the rest of the party, do they still have to roll again, or would they just automatically wake up this time?
Given proximity, I think that would probably just rouse us, wouldn't it?
Realistically, yeah. Also, you have a
Okay.
person who's most definitely going to wake up.
Hi, Oak!
There's no way he wasn't going to wake up to that.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. So, as the turn comes back around, you guys are going to get a chance to do your thing. Silver, your initiative would trigger. You're seeing crazy lady walking your way.
She like within attacking? Like I can grab my sword and just swing?
She would be by the time you would wake up, yes. As
Okay.
Yong speaks, she's like, damn. As she's coming towards you, and she just gives you this smile that you've seen way too many times. Cat, wisdom save. You're still trapped by hold person.
Okay.
Silver, she is your arch nemesis is walking towards you, and your friends are still asleep. Those in the room, other than Oak.
Well, she's going to quickly get up as fast as she can. So there goes half her movement. Probably being like, why am I sluggish? I have no health. And then she grabs her sword and tries to light it on fire, but since she's not attuned to it, it doesn't light on fire, so she's just sitting there screaming like celestial word for fire, and it's not working. She doesn't know why. And she's just gonna... Can she attack?
Yeah, you can make an attack.
Okay. Does a 24 hit?
The 24 will hit her, yes.
5 damage.
Okay,
Last one. Does a 22 hit?
22 hits, yes.
6 damage. Be like, be gone, bitch! What have you done?
Okay, the screaming and celestial of fire will wake up Locke.
Oh shit! I'm gonna spot spooky fire lady, and I mean I know who this is. We've crossed paths briefly, and just panicking, just gonna use half my movement to get up, and then double pop of Eldritch Blast, because that's literally all I can do. I don't think a 10 hits, does it?
Nope.
Does a 25 hit?
That does. So she like blocks your blow of Eldritch Blast with her crazy shield, her glowy golden shield, and then immediately as soon as the blast gets knocked away, she's opened herself up and right in the face.
And like shield up, shield down to like curl her eyes into, and then just in the face.
My outstretched palm then rotates, and all but my middle finger curls in. It's like, ha! Oh no, it's you. Can I get further away without provoking an attack of opportunity?
You were probably not sleeping near Silver, so you're probably not within 5 feet of her.
Then I will try and keep myself at a distance, and I'll move as far as I can away and end my turn. While also, shouting, "Incoming! Got company!" or something along those lines. Just we are in doo-doo.
Yep. Bjorn, what is your dexterity?
Let's see. My dexterity is a 15, so a 2 modifier.
Okay. So you are going to go before Oak. You both got a 19.
Okay.
From prior bit, because Oak's dexterity is 1. So.
Okay.
Alright.
Makes sense to me.
So, person who was holding down Yong, but is now, she has now gotten away, and she has yelled and is alerting others. He is going to sort of make this very angry, frustrated sigh and just... it's almost a growl. And he is going to take a swing at Yong. He's got a massive chance to hit because he is terrifying. Yeah, he hits her. You have
Fuck
to attack. You have to attack, dude. I think you do. Yeah, you do.
No, he has.
He has many attacks, but not in this one.
Yeah. Okay. It's like, we started him this way.
We did. I'm just gonna see if he hits the second time. He does with a 20. Hooray! With his crazy, what appears to be a crazy long sword, and he hit twice. So I'm gonna roll the damage and his bonus twice because that's easy. 34 damage to Yong.
Jesus!
Ow!
Is that for both attacks or just one?
And that's both attacks together.
Okay. Jeez.
So 2d6 plus 8 for a hit from this guy.
Yeah.
34. Yeah, that hurt.
Jesus, fucking final boss music from Neverwinter Nights 2 is playing. It is.
Alright. So, Valtyr's turn is going to come around. And he sees that Yong is being a nuisance. So, and that other people are awake. He is... let's see. He hears that everybody else is waking up inside. He realizes that his lovely thing that he was concentrating on is pretty much useless at the moment, which was passed without a trace. So he is going to sort of wave his sword menacingly in Yong's direction, and Yong is going to make a wisdom save. Again, don't nat 20 this time. Thank you. So, a nice lovely crown of thorns is going to appear atop Yong's head
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
as Valthyr chooses to stop focusing on Pass Without a Trace and focus on Crown of Madness.
There's Crown of Madness, though.
Bad things, probably.
Crown of Madness is fun. Ruin's turn. She has made her way to you, Silver, and been smacked in the face.
Yes. I feel like I can still fight.
So, seeing that you have standed and that you've swung at her with your sword and hit her both times for mediocre damage for her, she is simply going to say, look at Silver. Other people are awake, so they would hear this. Silver, honey, just stay down. And she is just going to rear back and slap Silver across the face. Like, blunt force palm, just smack her across the face.
Bitch slap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Silver was sit there. I was gonna go like, I'm resilient. I will keep chipping away at you.
So a 13 misses. Dang.
Like-
So I guess on instinct, Silver just sort of ducks under this very. At first, it looks just like a full-on bitch slap, but there's darkness in her hand as she does to it, and Silver on instinct is just like, whoa, no. Says melee attack roll, not attack action, so she's only going to get one hit. Speaking of Ultra Instinct Yong, she's going to come charging in and smack Silver with her the kendo staff that she just got.
Oh,
What's the problem?
19.
that hits?
8 damage. Bjorn, what you doing, my dude?
I'm assuming since we're in the tent, they're all very close to me right now.
The tent is actually fairly large. Because
On
it's
the inside, it's like a
on the
TARDIS.
inside. It's 5, yeah.
Yes.
5 feet on the outside and much larger on the inside. You can pretty much get
Okay.
to any target in the tent.
Okay, which is at this point
Just
everyone except Cad and the two
Yeah.
bodyguard fellas, I guess.
Yeah, but Young just came running in and hit Silver.
Yeah. So,
And,
which Bjorn will of course have seen at this point. So Bjorn is very confused.
you do see a lovely crown on Yong's head right now. Lovely as in it's made of thorns and weeds and vines and maybe a little bit of a crimson color you're not sure about.
I'm checking to see if I can actually. No, I couldn't do anything about that. Even if I did have the spell memorized, I don't have a spell slot for it. Oh well. Well, Bjorn may not have any idea what's going on, but he can tell an enemy when he sees one. So he's going to get up and he's going to go after this lady with the red hair. He's at least reasonably sure that she's behind whatever the fuck is going on.
That'll hit her.
Okay. And we'll do that. And we'll make a divine smite of it. Just for funsies. No. I'm assuming not fiend or undead, yes?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Okay.
And 16 more.
16 more, and then we will follow it up with another hit. 16 hit?
No.
Alright. Then that is what Bjorn's got going on for right now.
Make me a strength saving throw, Bjorn.
Alright. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Oh no, yeah, that's on brand.
I'm still groggy. I just woke up.
So, you go to swing, you smite, you deal damage, she just get away. You swing, she blocks it with the shield, and knocks you 15 feet into the side of the tent. It does that sort of cartoony effect of you go flying into it, but it's magical and sort of holds itself together, if a little barely. If only
Okay.
barely, rather. And conveniently, you hit a soft surface of the tent and don't take any actual bludgeoning damage.
Very nice. And do I stay on my feet, or do I get knocked prone by that?
You are knocked prone.
Knocked prone.
Yep.
Alright, I should still just about be able to get back to her next turn if she's in the same spot.
Oak. Oh, Oak. Oh boy.
Free your sister.
That would probably be a higher priority right now.
It would be a high priority right now.
Ultra Instinct Oak
Let's see.
rolls nat ones.
No, that's not Ultra Instinct Oak. That's Sloppy Instinct Oak.
Okay, so he's not frozen on the spot, reliving a nightmare. That's good. So he doesn't have dispel magic prepared because he wasn't intending on there being magic in a pit of undead. So he is going to cast. Since they appear to be Did Silver pick up her shield? I don't remember if we said she did.
She did. She just grabbed her sword right now.
Okay. So since they appear to be going after Silver, which makes sense due to context, he sees his sister striking at Silver, and can't do much about it because he ain't got the spell magic right now. And so, whoosh, for Silver. You have
Hey,
your
I'm back up to 18.
Cad, wisdom save. Actually, wait a minute. She has been dealt damage.
A few times, yeah.
She
Yeah,
got
but not a lot.
2 hits from Silver, and 1 hit from. Yeah, 2 hits from Silver, 1 hit from Locke, and then 2 hits from, or 1 hit from Cats, or 1 hit from Bjorn. So that's 3. They were all less than 10, I believe.
Except for the Divine Smite.
Except for the Divine Smite, which would have went with it. It was on the same attack.
Yeah.
So that is a 23 together. 16 plus 7, 23.
I believe so, yes. Yes.
Which half would then be 11. So she needs to make 3 DC 10 con saves and 1 DC 10, 1 DC 11, and she has advantage because of her caster. So we will do. Actually, I'll do it this way so it's faster. She is getting advantage, and she has +3. I'll keep that in mind. So it is 4 times. So 8, 20. No. This is going to be a weird roll, but it's going to be fine. Succeed.
Right.
Succeed. 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 Yes.
Succeed.
Okay, so you're still a whole person. Wisdom save was an 8.
Can I just willingly fall off the mountain? Go ahead.
Oh!
They've got you subdued. I'm sorry, Cad. Silver.
I'm going again.
Slop a bitch.
12,
Miss.
15.
Miss.
That's it.
Lock.
Well, I mean, I had a fun idea, but then Yong had to go and get possessed, so that idea's out.
Just start chanting random distracting stuff in her mind.
Can I do that while also pelting Eldritch Blasts at the bitch?
Are you sure?
Okay. Then I'm going to start chanting something that sounds vaguely like a language, but is in fact just Pig Latin for hamburger cheese bagger bag back whopper.
No.
While shooting Eldritch Blasts at her.
Who are you?
No, just
chanting
do-
that to?
Just do
To,
a deep little song.
Rune.
Squash banana. You're like, what?
Okay.
14 and 11. I assume I don't hit her, but I am ominously chanting the hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper song in her head in a foreign language that he doesn't understand. Something similar to that. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that meme in for some reason. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird today. I'm nervous. I want to laugh. Give me a break.
Right, that's fair.
You know what's really weird is the day Ruin is having all of a sudden.
Yeah, really. So, 5, Mr. Crazy Dude sees that Yong has been possessed, sees that the elephant is subdued and is being worthless right now. So he is going to step inside the tent. Rune, pick it up. Let's get this over with. Everybody in the room that is y'all, all of the party members here, make a wisdom save.
Goody goody gumdrops. Alright.
9!
9?
Jesus Christ, I get a +6 to that, and that's still all I could do.
Oh no.
Silver is a 9.
Bjorn is a 9.
Bjorn is a 9.
9.
Let's get a
Oh,
note
yes,
here.
yes.
Wait,
nice.
is your
Okay.
hold on. Is Locke's wisdom just a straight +5?
Yes.
Add 4 to that.
22.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
awake.
You're a 22.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
I'm awake.
Yeah, you're affected
Right.
by her thingy thing. Okay, so Silver.
Are Locke and are everyone else affected by her thingy?
They would be.
Yeah, everyone else did.
So Silver, you know who this is. You are absolutely terrified. You're affected by the fear condition and can't approach Mr. Commander person. Bjorn, you don't know why, but this guy that just stepped in the room has an aura about him that is absolutely menacing. Something about him is almost not human.
Lovely.
Locke, however, you're just pissed.
The fucking coward.
So, yeah, he steps in here. He says, so he's like, pick it up a notch, and he is going to approach and take 2 swings at Silver.
Oh, why you gotta be closer to me? Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm sitting at 18 AC.
You're sitting at how much HP?
AC.
AC.
Oh, 18
18
AC,
AC.
yeah. 19.
Oh, that hits.
18.
That hits my armor class.
So they both hit.
Ah, no.
Let's do that fun 4d6 plus 16 thing again.
Oh no. It could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse. 26 damage, Silver.
Oh.
Balthier is going to step inside the tent.
Everyone get out of my goddamn tent.
He's going to step inside the tent. He's going to look to Rune. And then to Silver. Silver, you don't want us hurting your friends, do you? Let's get out of here. Silver, make a wisdom save.
Jesus Christ.
What's he doing?
Probably trying to charm you.
20.
You push his influence away from your mind.
She just yelled out, "Traitor!" Just traitor at him.
She's
Fuck
being
you.
rather resilient, Rune, and rather annoying. Darkness around her hand, and she's smacking again.
What is this? She casting inflict wounds?
I don't know. Does she hit? Oh, she hits.
It maybe a little does.
She is indeed going to hit. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do a 8th level inflict wounds.
8th level.
Or no, not 8th level, 6th level. Sorry, 8.
Okay.
It's 8 dice. It's 6th level.
Okay.
Slightly less alarming.
Just slightly.
So
Yeah.
I can make it. I can make it.
and then because of her handy extra ability thingy, 52.
I'm down. I'm down. I'm not dead. Like straight up dead. I'm unconscious.
Oof.
Can Cad use a reaction to cry? Can you cry when you're incapacitated?
You're paralyzed. Unfortunately, no.
I'm.
I feel like you could have like the silent tear rolling down your cheek kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the
Yo,
tear
I'm-
can't roll down my cheek because it's also incapacitated.
So your eyes are just steadily building up with this big old blob of water,
Yes.
like a
you
cartoony
ever
snot
seen
bubble just
water?
coming out of your face.
You ever seen like water like just form together in zero gravity? Just
Oh,
like doing
fuck.
that around his eyes.
Yes. Exactly.
That's horrible.
Um,
We're making jokes and we're all gonna fucking die.
Seeing this, Yong is promptly going to swing at.
Doesn't Young get like saves to see if she can break out of it?
She has, but she failed it last turn.
Oh.
She is going to promptly swing at her brother because Bjorn is halfway across the tent because he got knocked away. What is your AC, Oak? You're so seldom hit. I don't even remember your AC. Yeah. That'll hit you.
I was gonna say, wouldn't she have advantage because he's not expecting it?
Oh, he's expecting it. He sees the crown on her head.
Okay.
He saw her attack Yong earlier. So silver earlier. Sorry. 8 damage to Oak. Good thing she can't do flurry of blows and shenanigans on Crown of Madness. She knows what she's doing. She can't stop it. Right now she's crying and calling curses, but she can't stop herself. So Bjorn, what are you doing on your turn?
The guy I'm scared of is over there by where Ruin and Silver is, right?
Yeah, he's standing next to us.
So I can't move closer to them willingly.
Nope.
What about the other guy, Balthier? Is he in a different direction?
He's basically just on the outskirts of the tent, so you could technically go to him without going closer to them.
Just parkour across the wall of the tent.
Just
There's only one parkour master in this group, and she's currently wearing a crown.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't see anything else that I can immediately do right now aside from just hit somebody. No. Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over to Balthier and I'll say I will inform him that I don't know who you are, but I have to hurt you now.
Take a swing.
Okay.
The whole taken line is just like
24 will hit.
Sweet, and we'll smite as well. But still got one more of those. It's not undead. Not bad at all.
So 28 total.
Yep. With one more swing,
That'll also hit.
and then I think I've got a level 1 spell slot left, so I'll hit him with Divine Smite with that as well.
17.
For a far less impressive number.
Should be able to do that math, but I'm not sure right now. So that. There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty. Oak. If he sees Silver fall with the craziness of Cure Wounds, he could push himself to the scope of this tent is what makes this interesting. He's not near Balthier currently. So he's going to approach and do a Cure Wounds on Silver.
wait, isn't he gonna? Okay, so he's gonna
Actually-
take an attack turn.
He was never in actual range with anybody, and I will say
Yong
that
was up, smacking him.
yeah, Yong was in his face, and so is the other two, so he can't get through to get to Silver, unfortunately.
Oh,
That would make sense. Oak cannot get to you, so he is going to... If he spiked growth, that would not be good right now because that would make you bleed out faster. So he is going to turn around and guiding bolt the crap out of Balthier or try. And miss. Cad. Old person thingy. Wisdom save. You do get the bonus now, but it doesn't help you.
bonus.
You're incapacitated. You're unconscious now. Never
And
mind.
he's not in my range.
Oh, that's true. So Silver,
I need to make a roll.
you need to make a death save. Yep,
What was that? Just a straight 20?
just a straight d20.
17. I saved one.
Hooray! Locke, what are you doing?
Well, Locke, seeing Silver go down,
Covered in blood.
is covered in blood, knocked down, seeing the red fire lady, not really thinking straight at the moment. Adrenaline rush kicking in and seeing a friend go down. So what Locke is going to do is something incredibly stupid, but kind of in character. I'm going to have him close the distance. And I'm going to have him try to grab Rune and toss her away from Silver, or at least shove her away so that there's some space. Like, I'm wanting to, like, force Locke to get in between them.
Okay.
Yay!
I guess that
He's
would
shitting his pants, but his friends are more important.
So that's, I guess, athletics to try to contested athletics to try to push her away.
I mean, I'm going to fail, but sure, I guess.
I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah. One, not natural. It was like,
Ding,
it was
ding,
almost
ding.
a 16. It was almost a 16.
Just to hear like a slight metal tinging sound, and it's just Locke just sitting there hitting his fist
Yeah,
against.
pretty much. You come running up, it's like, get away, and then you're just boom.
Little do you know that she has deflect lock active.
Okay. Well, can I squeeze in an Eldritch Blast, or is that my turn?
That would be your turn. A shove is an attack.
Okay. Okay.
No bonuses or anything.
Yep.
Not that
I
he
can
can
only
spend
cast
it
two.
to attack. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Valtier's turn, or not Valtier's turn. Commander's turn rather.
Cape, dude.
Yeah. Standing here, where he is, Valtier is just going to,
Commander.
Commander, sorry, keep doing that. Commander is just going to be like, I grow tired of this. Rune, she's down. Let us leave. And he's going to hold his hand up, and he is going to, through this section right here of the tent, is going to cast up a wall of fire.
Ugh. That's going to do damage to the tent, by the way.
It
Yeah,
is.
we're probably gonna get kicked out. So.
Quick, Locke, channel your inner child. It's a water park, not a library.
A water park made out of pillows. Slip and slide pillows.
Okay, so wall of fire.
So what is like the pillows made out of like wetsuits? So that way it
I'm
slips and slides.
I'm not doing that. So, would the tent take the damage per each square of the fire that's up, or just a flat amount, the normal amount passing through?
It would take the normal amount of fire damage, but it's going to start. It's going to start to spread. So what's the HP of the wall or the tent?
70.
It just took 22. So Valthier, seeing this, and
The tent has 48 hit
Wait.
points left.
Okay.
Valthier even.
Since I was gonna say, since Oak's standing next to it, he takes that damage, doesn't he?
Yes, he would. You're right. I do believe so. Each creature within an area. So yeah, he's gonna take it, but he has to make a dex save or he takes half. So we will do no. So 22 to Oak. Okay. Because he's the closest currently. Valthier, seeing this and having an inkling of an idea of what is coming. Let's see. He's concentrating on Crown of Madness for Yong right now. But Silver's already down. Hey, Bjorn, make me a Constitution save.
Good. Alright. There we go.
So you're going to take half damage. Hooray.
Alright.
As Mr. Dark Knight individual does a very familiar to this party spell, and Bjorn feels his life being sucked away from him. That of course being light, which you are taking half. So
13.
No, more than that.
Seven.
It would be 18, I think.
Yeah, 18.
18. I was sitting here yelling 18 at my monitor. I was muted.
You need to not be muted. So you're taking 18 damage there, Bjorn.
But then you get echoes and me clearing my
Was-
throat and dropping my mic.
It was not a comfortable hit to take.
Nope.
Just a flesh wound.
Speaking of flesh, Ruin is going to just raise her hand up into the air, and the blood that is leaking from the wounds on Silver comes up in strings, and Silver rises as a zombie.
What?
She's not a zombie, she's just rising and moving, but she is still bleeding out and unconscious.
Puppet no jutsu.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm basically a puppet now. Great.
Does casting that stop concentration on the hold on CAD?
So whole person is still there. And Silver, you're going to rise up
Can I
and...
describe?
Oh yeah,
Can I
sure.
describe? Okay. So yeah, she rises up. Her eyes are open even though she's like unconscious. Like bloody tears going down her face. Apparently the scars on her arms have busted open, so now blood is dripping down her arms. And she's moving unnatural.
Very. Good thing there's a wall of fire in the way, or Oak would probably be frozen in fear right now. Yong, let's see.
Well, they have to get to Balthier, don't they?
Oh, they do.
Okay.
But Ruin's not going to incur an attack of opportunity from little... well, actually, passing through the wall of fire, she's not going to take damage because she's on this side of it. But yeah, so seeing that the wall of fire is up and seeing that Silver is being controlled more effectively now, Yong going to run over here, and she's going to smack at actually, she needs to make wisdom saves. I'm forgetting to do that for her.
Yes, you do.
She has two
That
that
one.
She has two that she hasn't made. Nope.
And a 3.
She would not get the bonus from Silver. She would not get the bonus from Bjorn because she's not close enough. So no. Yeah. So she is going to she is going to swing at you, Locke.
Fucking. And that just hits.
4 damage.
Pussy.
She smacks you with a stick. Drunk.
That's the wrong thing I just subtracted HP from.
It is your turn, Bjorn.
Alright. I'm gonna keep trying to beat Balthier down. Let's see. 18?
No, it would not. God.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, maybe better luck on the next one.
You have extra attack. Yeah, that'll hit. There you go.
Alright, so we'll roll that. Beautiful. And we'll add a smite for good measure. We come out with 24 damage.
Nice.
Now, I am not mad. I mean, I am mad, but not about that.
Oak is going to step away from the fire.
Wise.
He can't really see through the fire very well to know exactly what is going on the other side, and it's probably a good thing. So he doesn't have a whole lot he can do of real use. Not at the moment, because he can't get to those who are in most need currently. Does Warding Bond have to be in range, or just you have the rings? Let me double check.
Touch.
Touch. Yep. Okay. So not that. He is just going to create his spiritual weapon thingy and use it to smack at Balthier, because he gets better on the attack roll when it's his weapon attack or his magic attack. He still missed though. Cad, wisdom save. Nope. Silver,
Oy.
death save. That's a
2
success.
successes.
Hooray. Make for me an attack roll, please. Just one.
Sure. 24.
Damage.
7.
7 damage to Locke.
Ooh.
Locke is not happy right now.
Speaking of, it's your turn.
Well, taking out my sickle of slaughter's fucking me over here. Well, there's not really fucking anything else I can do. If I try to move anywhere, I'm gonna elicit 3 attacks of opportunity, so... I'm just going to try and point-blank Eldritch Blast Rune in the face, I guess.
Just act like that last blow from Silver just really hurt and just be like, and like fall over.
Or just move back 5 steps and only get 2 attacks of opportunities.
I'm not going to invoke any attacks of opportunity if I can. 24 and 23 to hit.
Yep, you'll hit her with both.
16, and she needs to make her 2 concentration saves.
Concentration saves, yep. Hold person.
Hold person.
Oh, right.
Um,
Well,
So
the
we
only
could use
person
an angry, because we could use an angry elephant right now.
Yeah.
and then
But he's still mana pooled, isn't he?
that's a fail. Cat's whole person drops.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
So Commander is going to go ahead and drop his concentration on Wall of Fire,
Whoosh.
and he is going to make his way this way. As he passes by, he's going to make a swinging attack roll of 2 to Oak. 31 will definitely hit.
Ooh.
Good lord.
15 won't though, and that's a nat 1. So this is 2d6 plus 8 to Oak. 15 to Oak. Valthier, he is going to... What can you do useful and interesting?
He can have a change of heart and help an elephant to his feet.
No. Why would he do that?
Because I'm sad.
Oh, by the way, has the fire bit still... Did the fire do any more damage to the tent before it got winked out?
It would have, technically.
Yeah.
It was, 8d6, I believe.
Something like that.
Or 5d8. 5d8s.
5d8.
Okay. So let me roll that right quick.
Only 17? Hey.
So, Valthier, so he is going to make an attack on Bjorn, currently.
Alright.
And this is going to be not a melee hit as normal, but rather a melee spell attack. And 12 does not hit you.
Nope.
Okay. Rune is going to, on her turn, Rune is actually going to disengage from Locke, so that, actually, no, she's not even going to bother doing that. She's just going to back away from, actually, no.
She's schizophrenic. She can't decide what to do.
She can't decide what to do. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? A 12 doesn't hit you, Locke. She makes a slap at you and misses.
What?
She's kind of pissed at him, and she wanted to just knock him out.
I'm
But,
pissed at her. Also
yeah.
panicking.
Having done that, she's going to step back this way, towards Oak. Wall of Fire is gone at this point. Because Bjorn dropped, or, Commander dropped it. Yong is going to swing at you, Locke.
And she stopped that.
I mean, the mine thing was from, Valthier.
Is it a concentration?
It is a concentration.
Have you been
Actually-
rolling concentration for other times he's been slapped by Bjorn?
It's a good point.
You goddamn...
I keep forgetting, sorry. Sorry. I'm focusing on all these other things, and he does not have Warcaster because I did not give him that. Anywho, so Bjorn hit him for relatively high damage, I believe. Yeah, okay. So Crown of Madness is gone. I've been forgetting about it. Yong on her turn She's going to immediately run over here and smack a bitch. Do that. And she's got flurry of blows when it's her freaking turn. Rar. Rar. 5 hits. Flurry of blows, rar. Miss. Miss. That's 1 hit in there. 8.
Get Yong back.
She's crying, by the way.
She's angry.
Yep. So, Bjorn, what you doing?
I get the feel that they're trying to leave right now.
Yeah,
So,
they got what they came for.
this here behind Balthier, he's standing like right in the door? Or is that more like here?
The
The gray half circle is the exit.
Okay. I'm still frightened,
Yes. Of Cape, this guy.
so I can't circle around to that because I'd have to move closer to him.
Actually, do me 2 wisdom saves. I keep forgetting to tell you to do those.
Oh, okay.
Because you would be able to come out of it, I think.
Alright, we'll try. Nope. Fairly confident that's not the one.
Nope.
So we'll try it again.
There you go. You're not scared of him anymore.
Absolutely perfect. In that case, I want to try to circle around to block the exit.
Do
Okay.
you have room to do that?
He would have to go through
Uh,
them, which would mean he would have to get attacks of opportunity from them.
No, he'll just get 1 from Rune. Because he's staying within 5 feet of the other 2.
Well, he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity from Rune anyway.
Well, she's
He'd be
kind of
within
adjacent
5
to-
feet, so
Yeah.
he'd enter 5 feet and then immediately
Oh,
leave
yeah,
5
he
feet
would.
from her. So yeah.
But yeah.
But
that
can
should be
she
the
hit
only
him
one.
through Cape?
Haha.
Well, no, I mean that seriously. Cape is in front of her. Will she even be able to reach Bjorn?
Yeah, she would. That's fine.
Well, the thing is,
Okay.
once he steps
She-
and goes a step away, that's when the attack happens. So.
Yeah, so she's just tagging me on my way through,
Right.
not
Yeah.
once I get to my destination.
Assuming she hits you, she's gonna swing at you with her mace that she hasn't used. 26.
Fuck.
Now, this may surprise you, but that hits.
Uh-huh.
I'm not surprised by this at all.
Uh-uh.
I
Oh,
think
no.
Rune should make like a intelligence or wisdom save that, oh, hey, this actually hits and doesn't miss. I should use this next time.
Not a lot of damage, though.
This is
Nice.
precisely why she should use it more often.
So you're blocking the doorway?
Yep, I'll move in, block the doorway, and then as far as attacks go, I still got those. I feel like I'm doing good work on Balthier, so I'll keep that going.
Alright. I mean, you did break his... Ooh! You did break his, thingy thing on Crown of Madness.
Yeah.
And that's a
That's
natural 20.
Not a great natural 20, but, you know,
I mean, can you smite still? Do you have any slots
Yep.
left?
I do, so I'm going to add that. I can do it this, and I can do it one more time after this, so 11, 2, 13, 24
That should be
damage.
4d8, right? Because critical it doubles all the dice.
It would be. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I'll just roll it again.
Yep.
So it was 24,
So a
so then that would be
total of
36. 36.
36. Alrighty.
And if he's still there, then I will do
Oh,
it
yeah,
again.
he's still there. Do it again.
Does he at least look annoyed yet?
Eh. But you got your other damage. You gonna smite again?
Hell yeah. I want at least one of these guys to drop. So that's another 26.
Oh, that's easy math. Alrighty.
That does mark the end of my ability to smite things, though.
Oof.
I have... Bjorn's feeling a little tuckered out now.
Oak, seeing that they're attempting to leave and keeping in tune with what Bjorn is doing to blocking the pathway, Oak is going to he knows Cad's outside. He knows Cad is prone. Well, he doesn't know that Cad's prone on the ground. He actually doesn't know what happened to Cad. outside. He hasn't had a
Correct.
chance to really look out there. So he is going to cast Spike Growth on the outside of the tent to keep them from running.
Thank you.
Okay, whole person's done now.
Looks not even looked at Silver, has he?
He is
So-
averting his gaze from that direction.
Okay.
So spiked growth. Remind me if you try and move into it or
You
with it.
you take two, I believe you take 2d4 damage for every 5 feet of spike growth you pass through.
Yes.
And what if you start or end a turn in it?
If you hold still, you take no damage. It only
If you
hurts
don't
you if you move.
If you
in
don't
it.
move, you take no damage.
Well, keep in mind, spikes just spontaneously came to be all around my face and body and everything because I'm laying on the ground.
Yes.
I'm also shackled, yes.
Yes.
You're shackled.
Can I, like, enrage and try and pop shackles and stand up?
Yes.
What is it? Strength save advantage?
It is athletics check advantage to break the shackles.
Athletics. Not strength?
Strength. No, it's athletics because you're trying to.
You're trying to pull them apart.
It's still a strength check, so you
It's,
still get
it's still a strength-based check. You'd still have advantage. It's just athletics and not save.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Is 28 strong enough? Rawr!
Better be.
Well, that's the thing. Crits don't count on skill checks.
I know, which bothers me.
So isn't that a
You know
Huh.
what? You know what?
what?
People say that nat 20 rolls auto succeeding on crits can be at GM's discretion whether or not they actually work or not. Too much crap has been going on for CAD to not work in this combat. I'm going to, even though it technically would not, because the DC's 30 on these stupid things,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to say that a 28 will shatter them. Because of nat 20.
Just gonna throw him a bone.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that.
Alright. So, you're free of the shackles. You can now stand up.
Okay. Can I, That takes my motion to stand up.
It'll take half your movement to stand up.
Half
you're
my
right.
movement.
It does take half of your movement to stand
Yeah,
up.
that's fine.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't really know what all was going on. Right?
Just that
Right.
spooky people paralyzed you, collapsed you in irons, and then went into the tent.
And then various, like, combat is happening things, but it's not like you guys are. And then they puppeted Silver. Oh my
Right.
gosh! You know, so
Yes.
I don't have a play-by-play to go by.
Nope.
I would probably see and recognize Bjorn blocking the door. I would probably seek to shove him to the side and run in and smack people.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure Bjorn, seeing you come raging and charging inside, you can bar the door just as good, if not better, than he can. So,
I mean, I'm controlling Bjorn now because David had to go, so yeah, I'll just say that Bjorn's like, oh shit, I have no problems with this, and he'll just move over. Yeah.
So I'm gonna randomly enter, like,
Yeah,
Ultra
but-
Instinct and...
But
Yes.
Balthier gets attack of opportunity if he. Now, does that count if he's getting pushed out of the way?
I don't think it does, because he's not the
No.
one making the movement. He's getting shoved. He's
Good
just
point.
not making any effort to resist being shoved. He's letting himself be moved.
Okay.
So yeah, no, that wouldn't happen.
yeah.
Oh, look, an elephant.
Am I able to attack as well, or... No, my action was breaking the shackles, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're there.
You have now appeared.
Alright, I'm sitting here, like, flecking, foaming spittle, like, in their general direction, like, "Rah!" By the way, I'm here. Okay, I guess that's my turn.
So, Silver, you're going to move over here.
Okay. Hold on. One fail.
So that's was that 2 succeeds, 1 fail?
Yes.
So far.
And Is there anything else you want me to do instead of just moving over there?
You're just going to move into this general vicinity, and
no attack on someone as they pass by?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack.
22.
Nice.
11.
11 damage to Yong, because that's who you're smacking as you walk by.
Mm-hmm. Now, Oak definitely sees me.
Mm-hmm. Locke.
Alrighty. What I am going to do is I'm going to awaken mine to Yong, and I'm going to say, break the tent! And then I am going to pop both my Eldritch Blasts at my feet to attack the tent directly. I have a plan. It's probably a shitty plan, but it's all I can think of.
The tent's only taking up like a 5-foot square in actuality, right?
On the outside
Right.
world, yeah. So if it breaks, we all get smooshed into one spot and are all knocked prone. If Yong's the one who breaks it, then everyone before the enemies will get a chance to get up and just wail into them.
So I just sit on top of the dog pile, like smacking down the stack at everyone underneath me.
Yeah, essentially, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah,
Sorry in advance.
So
Don't
I'm
take it
gonna-
personal.
I'm Eldritch Blasting the floor. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna hit it because it's the fucking floor.
DC 10.
Yep.
Broadside of the barn achieved. Twice.
All right. Fucking. That's better.
15 damage
So
to
that-
the tent.
Yes.
How much life has tent got left?
16.
Okay.
So the tent is starting to appear winded and tires of combat.
So, it is Commander Person's turn.
How does he react to suddenly elephant?
Oh yeah, he knew about you. He sees you there. Yeah, he's gonna swing at the elephant. And at the time, he's going to look to Rune and be like, Rune, let's end this. I believe he hit you twice.
Yeah, what of it? Want to fight?
I think we're past that point, Cat.
Hey, I better late than never. What's the worst he can do?
A lot of damage.
He's gonna roll like a D4 plus 18. Oh, I was close.
Yes.
And you
A
would-
D4. Well, 4 was in that equation somewhere.
So
It just
And it
wasn't the
wasn't
number
plus
of
18, it was plus 16. I was still close.
it was 13, it's 13 damage total because halved.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still cool.
Balthier. Yeah, he's just gonna swing at the elephant. He grows tired of all this mess, wasting spells and other such things. You guys are rather atrocious. So 13 misses you.
No. Mm-hmm.
29 will hit you though.
Yes. So he's only hitting for D4s, but it's plus 25.
No. He is swinging with a sword that he has.
It's a necrotic force sword, so I don't resist the damage.
No, you're going to resist the damage. It's fine. But he has some essentially advantage on the damage. So not 14, but 13.
13.
Because Savage Attacker.
Wait, what?
Savage Attacker is the name of his advantage on the damage thing.
Oh, gotcha. I understand. So 13 is 6.
Yeah, 13 would be 6. And now coming to Rune's turn. Rune sort of looks at the group, both her allies and you guys, and even the elephant, and is like, oh, he's free. How about that? You know, letting them wander around till they get a taste of freedom does wonders on breaking the soul when they're recaptured. And she's just going to snap her fingers, and the 3 enemies and Silver all vanish. Poof. Combat's done.
Where'd they go?
I don't know, says Yong. What the heck?
Cad totally continues barging in and like bounces off this side of the tent.
Locke's running right outside, looking around for any sign of them.
Nope. Well, roll perception. Sure. Nope.
13.
Nope. They're nowhere in sight. Oak will come over here and try to calm down Cad to snap him out of his rageness. Cad, they're gone. I don't know where they went, but it's all right. Calm down.
He's like standing there breathing heavily at the pit wall he just charged into, and he like looks over his shoulder and his eye has that like anime red glint, and then it's like blah, blah, blah. Did we win?
No, Cad. We did not win.
Damn it!
Does Locke like fall to his knees and like scream at the sky?
It doesn't fall to his knees, but he's definitely gonna give a scream of frustration and just kick something.
A giant eldritch blast releases itself from your mouth. Wow.
No. Stop.
Oh, it'd be like Locke breaking his toe as he kicks a rock.
Like Aragorn's actor in Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Oak, after Cad's calmed down, he will make his way back over here to Yong. Are you okay? Been better. I mean, I think I know where they went. Not hard to figure out.
Locke's gonna pull out the black book, summon some Eldritch Blast energy, and just angrily say, "Where are they?" Let it hold for a minute, then just put everything away and hope that gets through.
What do we do? Do we give chase? I mean, we don't have any real idea of where they went. The best guess would be the Silver's old temple.
Silver's temple. Yeah, Silver's temple. That's undoubtedly where they went. And I have a rough idea of where that is. Rough idea.
I mean, we've been there before, or at least close to it, when we were dealing
We've
with
been in the
Moors. Yeah.
We've been in the proximity. If we go there, we're probably going to want to get back up, though, because they were dancing circles around us.
What in that spell that she used that dealt so much damage to Silver?
I pull out the sickle that I'm no longer attuned to. It looked like something akin to what our friend put on this.
I mean, I know that's... And it's reasonable to think that she's a cleric with her being able to bring Silver back so much. But to be able to use inflict wounds like that, she's incredibly powerful.
No shit. I noticed.
Well, we have to go get her. We have to get her back, or at least try, or die trying. I don't care. We can. This is Yong. We can rest up first if we really need to. I mean, they've got miles ahead of us anyway. At least we can take small comfort in knowing that they're not going to leave her dead, torture her again. But
I think that at least gives us some time. Oak, you have that spell you can use to send messages, right?
yeah.
Alright. Then, do me a favor. Send a message to my dad. If you can, if you have it prepared. Let him know that if he hasn't set out yet, to stay put. We're recruiting him. And anyone else he has with him, we're gonna need the help, I think.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
I mean, it's an idea. You make a valid point. They're miles ahead of us. I don't necessarily think we want to use this tent anymore. It's dealt damage, and I don't think it can heal like we can.
It can heal with time if you give it some time.
Right.
I don't think I could get any sleep after all that anyway.
Do we just want to make our way back to Dalmapure then?
Yeah.
I have an idea, Locke.
Huh?
You said you wanted us to recruit help?
Yeah. Any allies or friends we have.
I don't have any idea if it'd work. It hasn't yet. But I think I know someone else that we could try to call.
Who?
If they'll listen this time.
Riven. You're talking about Riven, aren't you?
You never know. I called her once when she ran off. She didn't pay me any mind. Didn't seem to understand what was going on. I called her a second time. Still no real answer or comprehension as to what was going on. And then I call again, and she's not here. I get no answer. I assumed something might have happened, and then you mentioned the dream, seeing that she was doing okay, and she was somewhere else. So,
Right.
she took a trip to another world like we did before. I think that's what you saw. And then, if she's back, maybe we can get her this time. But even if it doesn't work that way, we, like you said, we need all the help we can get. We can try. But I need Rest to message that many times.
Well, you only need to message my dad once to hopefully get him and his whole party on board. If possible, maybe we could call my mother, maybe? I don't know. Maybe enlist the aid of that other adventuring party back in Yukiegi if we can find a way to get them to us quickly.
I don't know if any of them have any quick abilities to teleport. Do we want to go all the way back to Yukiegi to see if we can find them? Get them back?
No. My mother's already there. Just send a message to her
Right.
and have her seek them out there, and if they have the means, then we can arrange a meetup point.
Right. So, I'm going to real quickly bring up the normal map so we can sort of set aside a meeting point.
Mother will probably know a teleportation circle somewhere, right? I imagine she might know the one in Caperton, maybe?
They don't have any reason to...
Capricorn is bad for us.
The immediate group is the one with the bounty. The rest of the people we're talking about don't have that. They're fine.
Oh, okay.
They pop in there, leave, and we meet somewhere else, like this fucking bridge here.
Yeah.
If that's possible. Assuming she has access to a teleportation circle there. If not, I don't know.
I mean, she knows the spell herself, and she can use teleportation circle to go into Caverton if she knows that ability.
Alright.
Which we know she does, because that's how she went from Sevanora to Yukiegi. Well, that's how she brought her things from the library in Sevanora to Yukiegi. She has a circle there. She's used it.
Right, but that's to get there. I just don't know if she...
She has the teleportation circle in Yukiegi that she uses to get to Yukiegi, which means she knows teleportation circle herself. If she knows the runes to get to Caverton, then she can teleport to Caverton.
Yeah, that's my main concern, is whether or not she knows those runes.
Yeah.
Kadruil has it written down.
Well, you can't get to
He does?
He does have it written down. Because he
If
got
only magic books were already in play.
He does have runes for that area, but that still doesn't say whether or not she has them. The point of her having them is so that she can teleport here without you guys going to her. Alright, so we set up, we go back to Damapur. I don't see us being able to rest here on this mountain right now.
I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
Yeah, no kidding. We go to Damapur. We see if we can get others to meet up with us. And
Let's get a move on then. No lollygagging.
I do have still one spell already. I can do one more message spell right now on our way.
Make it Riven first. We're close to Damapur. Riven's
Right.
probably the farthest away if I were to guess, so she'll need to know before anyone else. If only for time reasons.
Right. Okay. And you guys are going to make your way to Damapur.
That is the idea.
Yep. Takes a little over the rest of the... Maybe... It took about till morning to afternoon to get there. And this was happening in the middle of the night. So you get there just as sunup hits. As you arrive back in Damapur. Somewhat beaten and bloodied. Maybe a little crisp around the edges. Because fire, at least in Oak's case. And Oak will, as you're making your way to Damapur, he will send off a message, which he speaks aloud. Riven, I don't know if you'll hear or understand this, but we need your help. If you can get to us, meet us in the city of Damapur. Not sure if that's 25 words, but that's fine.
TLDR. Riven, Damapur, now!
Shit's fucked.
Alrighty. So, having done that, you are going to rest in Damapur.
Yeah, but I'm just.
Speak to Locke's dad, of course, first.
Yeah, I'm just, like, Locke's
Yeah.
just beelining it to there, not wasting any fucking time.
Yep. Everybody makes their way back inside to Locke's dad's house. Or Vanya's house, rather. And the two of them are just sitting down, and they're just waking up for the morning, and Locke. He is very easily able to tell that something is very much amiss.
We got attacked. People from Silver's old temple. They took her. We need to get her back. Sorry, give me a minute. I haven't slept. I'm gonna sit down.
I think you all need to at least try to get some sleep. I need... Do you know anything about her temple at all?
Only its vague location and that it is very well defended. Saglant's Bluff. Somewhere in that range.
Okay. Before Frederick even gets a chance to speak, Vanya is just immediately, I'm in.
But just like that?
We will help to get her back. Friends are important.
Alright.
Thanks. I don't know what we're getting into, but that's why we go in
Some
carefully.
Some deep shit, I can tell you that. That's why we're coming to you and why we have plans to call on as many allies as we have. Our enemies were dancing circles around us. Granted, they took us by surprise, but even once we were back in fighting shape, we didn't stand a chance.
And that's just whoever they were, not counting whatever kind of enemies they have guarding the place, says Oak.
Tell me, is the rest of the group you've been traveling with able to join? Able to help? Are they available?
We still haven't heard back from Jill. I don't know if she'll be able to make it back or not, but we can leave a note for her when she re-arrives here of where we are, and she can make her way there.
Right.
She has abilities that she can disguise herself just like we can, so that she can get out of here without anybody knowing, without us having to help disguise her. So,
Right.
And then Frederick speaks up. And your mother? Do we want to involve her?
Yeah, once we've gotten some rest, the plan I think is for Oak to send a message off to her to see if she can help, and also enlist the aid of some other adventurers in that town. All hands on deck for this one. I'll then look over at Oak. And when you're messaging and when talking to Mom, she can specify to the people in Ukiagi that if they want all the treasure, they can have it. I'm not in this for that. I'm in this to save my friend.
Right, of course.
If they need an incentive.
Locke, I did actually hear from Riven. She still didn't seem to understand the spell very much, but I think she's on her way. Maybe? I have no idea where she is. Sam, roll me a d20.
What? D20?
Just a d20. Just roll me a d20.
13.
Cool. So, yeah. I don't know. You can not worry about that for now. I know that she heard me, and I think she's still with her friend Cal, and that's an added bonus as well. I don't know where they are right now, but that's something. I told her to try to come here. Maybe we can get some rest, and I can send a message to them in the morning to try to meet us at the bridge near Caverton, or leading to Caverton, maybe. That way we can try to get everybody together.
All right.
This is gonna be one big fucking group.
Mm-hmm.
I described it as a super party, because I mean, let's hear it's gonna be all of us, including our NPC party members, which is already a lot of people for a D&D group. And then, let's see here, assuming the whole group comes together, we're also going to have my father's group, which is how many people altogether? It was like a Tabaxi, a Goliath.
So you have five from Yukiegi, and 4 from 5 from Yukiegi, 4 from your dad. That's 9. Plus Riven and Cal, that's 10, 11. And then plus your own party of 6.
So
17.
So let's see here. Locke, Oak, Yong, Bjorn, Frederick, Vanya, Alex, Jill, Elisandra, Tabaxi, Goliath, Halfling, Riven, Cal, one other douche. Is that about right?
Thereabouts, yeah.
That is one big-ass party.
But we are going to need all of that if we're going to win this.
Locke, roll for me a d20.
Ah, shit.
Okay, what the fuck? 3!
Yep.
That D20 is how many people are actually allowed to join us.
What?
Not exactly. That d20 was rolling whether or not fate was on your side and the NPC party was available.
Oof. And are they?
They have their own crap they're dealing with. So you do not have Tabaxi, Goliath, Halfling. And
shit.
You will have Alessandro though. So
Nah, Mom's busy alphabetizing the library.
Okay, so then Locke, Oak, Young, Bjorn, Frederick, Vanya, Alex, Jill, Alessandra, Riven, and Cal.
Yep.
That is still a big party.
I think then you guys will get some rest here. And Locke.
Ooh. Is it
I
Cthulhu
will-
music time for me?
Maybe. I will promptly give you so you will go to sleep. You'll find yourself in the space that is the swampy bog of Vindsvept. And no.
What?
You forgot Cad in your list up there.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Sorry.
It's okay.
You've kind of been you've been really quiet for the last several minutes there, Kenneth. I kind of forgot you were there.
Appreciate it.
Also,
And
Cal is spelled wrong.
I never saw how it was spelled.
Khal. You just forgot an H.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Also, you have a friend of the canine variety that'd be in there.
Oh fuck yeah! Puppy.
Yeah. Woof woof. More like bark bark.
Yeah, very bark at this point.
Or more like rough.
Yeah.
So yeah, that.
Anyways. Dream sequence.
You find yourself in the swampy bog of Vindsvept. He seems to still be very slowly recovering from whatever the freak happened to him before.
So I can see him and he's there?
Yeah. You see his massive eye. It's still a little, like, it still seems pained, but it is recovering. If ever so slowly. Because, regenerating abilities and things from a creature with massive amounts of health will take a while. Not to mention the fact that time is funky in his world.
Good to see you're okay.
Don't think I can say the same for you, can I?
Yeah, no shit. What happened to you, by the way, before we get into that? What was all of that? That thing that attacked you?
I can't be sure. I'm still trying to figure it out.
No, you're not sure of something. Oh, that's a first.
I don't want to be vague with something like this. I can tell you it's an enemy. An enemy to me, an enemy to you. That's about all I like to say at this point.
Oh, keep me posted.
But I think, Mike, your concern for me should be a little consequence right now. Your own life is much more important, as is your friend's.
Damn right. Is she still alive? At the very least in a position to be put back to life? Over and over, as seems to be the case with this situation.
That does seem to be the consensus, yes.
She's right back where she started.
Yes. Her life force comes and goes. I'm not entirely sure what her captor's plans are. I do know that you need to be extremely careful around them, but that's of course obvious to you.
Yeah. Hence why I'm calling in all the favors I can think of.
It's a risky venture, Locke.
I'm aware of that.
You don't know what your friends are getting into.
When have we ever? We think we have a good idea of what's going on, and more often than not, there's some weird thing that just kind of throws a monkey wrench into everything.
All I can say is be careful. And I can show you at least an idea of what you're going to be getting yourself, you and your party into. Maybe you can make a plan.
That would be helpful. And I know it's not exactly what I asked when I pulled out the book earlier, but if you have the ability to do so, if you have the chance to give me a window to talk to Riven, I'd appreciate it. Just so that I can give more context.
That would be, I think, possible.
I'd appreciate it.
You, your vision blurs for a second, and you find yourself facing down. You're sort of floating high above, and you see what can only be described as a temple, not on a mountain, in a mountain. It's almost as if the mountain itself has been made into the temple. Parts underground, parts above ground, and there are 50, 60, hundreds of people, lots of which are clad in armor. Maybe not as fancy as those of the armors that you were dealing with before. There are just tons of people. Army. All mobilizing. Well, not mobilizing. All within this mountain. All holding a emblem similar to the one that Silver described to you as being the emblem of Helm. And presiding over them, you see the caped individual you saw before, the commander. Without any words, he just holds up his hand and then makes a fist, and you see the army get into flanking positions around the mountain, around the entrances. They're guarding, they're protecting, they're observing, just in case you guys are stupid enough to try to approach. And then your vision fades away. You find yourself back in the swamp again briefly.
That's an upsetting amount of soldiers.
I'm not going to tell you to not go and rescue your friend, but it would be extremely dangerous. You would all have to be extremely careful. And I don't think going in, trumpet calling, and battle crying your way is the way to go for this mission.
Against that many? Of course not. Better bet would probably be to try and expose the traitors in their midst. People at their head are, they've got a frickin' demon lady at their head. They have at least a couple of traitors in their midst, with Balthier and that commander guy. I'm more than confident that the vast majority of the soldiers in that keep are probably at least somewhat oblivious to what's going on, so if there's anyone in there who actually gives a damn about the religion they claim to follow, we can get some allies if we can expose the enemy in their midst.
I find it interesting. Boy that would run away from all threats. Now you have no qualms running right into one.
I had to learn. Besides, I have very little I care about in this world. I'll be damned if I'm going to give it up without a fight. They want to abduct my friend? They're gonna have to kill me before I let that stand.
There's a brief flash again, and you find yourselves on the outskirts of a forest. Give me a perception check. Or survival, whichever one's higher for you.
Oh, survival for sure. My perception is shit. That is a 23.
Nice. With your sort of high-end survival, you're actually able to, sort of discern that the forest that you're looking at before you right now is actually, this one on the map.
Which one?
The one above Damapure, right here.
Oh, sweet.
And there's an image of you're just looking at this forest, and you see a tree, just one tree, towards the edge of this foresty grove, that just suddenly has a doorway, and stepping out of the doorway, you see the familiar shape, or no, actually, stepping out of the doorway, you will see a almost intimidating looking figure for a second. There is a cloak across their body and like a skull helmet that you don't recognize, and they sort of step through the portal doorway alongside a full-grown dire wolf and a young elven woman that you do fairly recognize. You're sort of in that sort of invisible state that you typically get into when you're in your dreams with Ambenswind and things. You're sort of off to the side of where the portal came through. And, yeah.
Well then. Oh boy. I am going to step forward, lift my hand, think better of it, lower my hand, and just call out. Hey! Any response?
Well, give me a perception check, Riven.
Waiting to hear something like that.
18?
Yeah, you hear Locke's voice. You don't see him, but you hear him.
Like, is she the only one that hears him?
They both hear you. They don't see you, but
Locke?
they hear you.
Why are you hiding?
I'm not. I'm invisible. I can't turn it off. I'm going to approach.
Child, do you hear me?
I do.
So it's the
Why
same,
can
like, one of those weird, voice of oak deal.
No, it's not this time.
Did you say that?
Okay. What? Where are you?
I'll stop right in front of Riven and just kind of poke her shoulder. Right here.
Face straight to the... hand straight to the face, like, trying to pat where you're at.
Hey, easy. I don't know how stable this link is.
Okay, well... Yeah. Okay, what? Hi. Oak said
Hi.
you guys were in trouble. Are you being followed? Are you watched?
We're not being
Well, you're
followed
in-
or watched, but we are being expected.
How do we get you... invisible?
In this scenario, I'm afraid you can't. Sorry, it's a limitation of what you know that weird thing that my patron Vindsvept sometimes does where it just yeets my consciousness across the world and time? He's doing that right now. I have a physical presence.
So you're not here. But
I'm
yet
not.
I can feel you. What?
It's funky magic. It's funky. Can I hug you?
Yeah?
Locke's gonna hug Riven.
Is this weird?
Just before the serious shit begins, just give me a minute and let me have
The,
this,
the,
okay?
by the
Okay.
by, the chuckle or giggle that I just did was actually a character from Kyle.
Riven is so confused right now. Just like, magic! What is?
Okay, after a little bit, Locke will pull back. Okay. Sorry, it's been a really rough couple of days.
Yeah, you're invisible, so you're not here. Where are you?
We're in Damapur right now. We're waiting for a lot of people to assemble. It's been chaotic.
Why?
Okay. From the top, the abridged version of things, not long after you parted ways from the rest of us, Yong recruited some extra help just to sort of pick up the damage that we were lacking after you left. That came in the form of an individual named Ira, but most of us just call her Silver. Now, she's been traveling with us for a long while, gotten involved in a lot of the shit we've been up to, had more personal connections to things we were involved with than any of us could have ever really expected going in, and she's gone from being hired help to being a good friend and member of the team. I'm pretty sure everyone's forgotten about the paycheck at this point. But the point is, last night, while we were dealing with one of the things we were trying to deal with, a whole complicated mess of things with Noro and zombies and shit like that, you remember him?
Yes.
Yeah, while we were up in the Cursed Hills dealing with one of his hideouts, trying to weaken his hold on things even more, trying to rat him out so we can finish him off, while we were camping after that, some people from Silver's past ambushed us. People from a Temple of Helm in Staglant's Bluff. Traitors of her order, who have managed to maintain a charade of control over the whole thing, using the entire army they have in their temple to just do whatever the hell they want, I guess. They've taken
And
Silver
you're-
back to
you're-
their temple, and
Wait, so they have an army and you're getting just a large group of people to go base an army with this one person?
to be fair, I didn't know there was an entire army there until like 5 minutes ago. Furthermore, it's not the plan to fight the army. Most of them are perfectly innocent people who have no idea they're part of something wrong. My goal is to just get Silver out. If we're going to do that without bloodshed, that would be preferable. If we can topple the dipshits in charge, that would be lovely, but if we can't do that, then we just get Silver and get out.
Okay.
Silver's
What do you say, Riven?
become a...
What?
Want to go and save somebody's home?
I don't want to fight an army.
Well, that's not the objective.
Can we just get together and actually talk to this where I can actually see you?
I just wanted to make sure you had some extra context about what was going on, since, Oak only had so many words to work with his spell.
So he is with you. I wasn't just hearing his voice.
Yes, he is with you. That was his magic that contacted you. Just as a fair heads up, we do have another person who joined us after we kind of accidentally got stuck on another continent for a while. Yeah.
Silver's also, or Riven's never met an elephant either.
Oh, right. And we also have an elephant man with us.
Elephant
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Loxodon. They're both good people. I think you'll like one of them and be confused by the other.
Maybe? I'm already confused.
I mean, what else is new?
Hey now.
Why?
I mean you're right, but that's my girlfriend you're talking about.
I'm trying. Okay. Do you have any more meat on you? She pokes him.
Or
Not right
pokes at me.
now? We have a fuck ton of donuts with the main group, though. Like, the bag of holding's just been stuffed with... Did we lose the bag of holding that had all the donuts in it with Silver?
Nope.
I would say her shield and her baggage is still left. So, the bag
Okay.
of holding is still
So we
there.
still have the donuts. Good. Calamity averted.
Gotta have your priorities.
I don't think we have any meat, at least no unspoiled meat. We do have a fuck ton of donuts, though.
And you guys, you're just in Dampier?
We're in Damapur, yeah.
Damapur?
I suppose
We're,
we'll meet you in person there then.
Yeah. Gonna get
Which
to...
doors did we come out in?
We came out
I'm-
in Nokofil, right on the outskirts of Dalmapure. And
Yeah,
How
you're...
long will it take us to get there?
uh
Actually, do we see it since we just stepped out?
yeah, you just stepped out of the forest. It's probably this little tree over here, so a little less than half a day away. And it is, you guys will be technically traveling to get here like this. Timey-wimey shenanigans. Your Locke is asleep. And Locke is asleep, and Locke is having this dream in the middle of the night from his perspective. But from y'all's perspective, where you are right now, it is the morning as you've made your way into this forest. So, by the late afternoon of when the group wakes up, Riven will arrive.
Okay.
Alright, so fucking Avatar just yucked my mind into the future, gotcha.
Just ever so slightly.
Freaky bastard.
Because I kind of figured that they would have left once Silver got the message from Oak.
Yes, they would have, but they would have needed to make their way to a tree and made sure that they would have had to have made their way to a tree to use and get some rest so that Cal could prepare the spell.
Oh, right, okay. So I was going to say where we were staying was filled with trees.
Oh yeah, you're in a place filled with trees, but Cal doesn't always have the tree portal prepped because you're not usually gallivanting off all over the continent.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so mid-afternoon makes sense.
By the time you get to Dalmapura, yes. Also, the D20 that you rolled earlier,
Yeah?
like I rolled a D20 to see if the adventuring party was available or not.
Uh-huh.
That D20 roll that you rolled earlier was to see if Cal had ever visited this particular forest.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Otherwise, she would have had to go somewhere else.
Yeah, like...
She would have probably ended up, if you'd had failed the roll, I'd have put her in Misty Village. She probably had passed through it, going from Curacao to Rydell on, like, trading routes.
Yeah.
So she would have probably ended up somewhere around there had you failed to roll.
Okay.
But anyway. Yes. So, we'll have that. Riven has been on screen now, sort of.
Yay!
Yeah!
And we will pick it up from there in the morning for the others. Come the beginning of next session.
I would like to do one last thing before Locke dispels and goes back to his body.
Okay.
Mage Hand Hollis.
Well, first, I mean, you're not wrong. First, I'm gonna just as once he like notices like I'm probably about to disappear. It's good to see you again, Riven. See you in Damapur. And then I quickly mage hand Hollis.
That's...
Well, actually, I'm already invisible. I just go and start petting him myself.
Just quit it with the hand!
Never.
Hollis is just sort of shaking his
I'm
head.
guessing Hollis is the pet.
Hollis is the direwolf.
Yeah.
Hollis just like shakes and he does the like ear twitch because his ear's been hit when you're petting him and stuff, and he's just shaking his head and
Just kind of confused, but not complaining.
not really.
Yeah.
And then because dreams can be weird anyway, Locke bends forward to kiss him on like the top of the head, and he wakes up with like a mouthful of fur because he's now standing there and is like nuzzling him.
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna vigorously pet Hollis until I wake up.
Hollis is a genie's lamp. Go.
Alright, so Hollis is just like carrying on like a dog would have getting pets. This very large dire wolf just sort of flumps to his side and is kicking his foot. and then you disappear and you stop and Hollis is just
Aww.
Quit. Ah. He's supposed to be terrifying.
Cal just laughs.
I know.
He is terrifying, Riven. He is your pet after all.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Meaning he is being cute. Riven is terrifying as well. And also cute.
All right.
Yay.
So, yeah. We will close it out with that. And we shall open up next time with the group getting together in Damapur again. And Bjorn can be even more surprised by Riven because he wasn't here to see this point anyway. We will do This Has Been from Brian. And I will do the next time, I suppose.
All right. This has been Shadows of Gradiriel.
Join us next time as we just see if the group is going to go on a suicide mission or not.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
No.
We're gonna do Commander Shepard and the Collector's Base fucking proud, man. Either that or we're just all gonna TPK. It's gonna be one or the other, 50-50. Let's do this.